Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1975 Ford Bronco Barrett-Jackson edition, and now it has 890 horsepower, 882 pounds-feet of torque from a 7-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,938 pounds. It already had off-road suspension and off-road tyres, but as well as all-wheel drive, so I've not really had to change any of that, but it does have a 0 to 60 acceleration time of 4.320 seconds, 0 to 106.442 seconds, and going to a top speed of 179 miles an hour. So obviously this is a car that was, upgraded over a standard Bronco to have even more off-road capabilities, but it didn't have all that much extra power, to be honest. Only about 200 or so, 200, 300 or so. So yeah, the fact it's dealing with nearly 900 horsepower now is probably a little bit of a big ask, but because it obviously has, the off-road capabilities and not weighing all that much, it should hopefully be quick. But yeah, cars that have been, highly focused on off-road capabilities, weirdly, don't tend to be all that quick on this series. But I'm hoping that this is not the case with this. It does tend to weirdly be a, the more lower or road-orientated SUVs that are quicker on this series. Lamborghini Urus, for instance, being at the top. And it's a fair bit of understeer as well, which is probably not helped by those really wide tyres, which we weren't actually able to widen. Weren't able to do anything with the tyres, which is probably a good thing because we are having some understeer issues. No doubt caused by the huge increase in power. At least the higher ride height is helping with the elements here. Certainly not struggling with the off-road elements. Just more of a case of the power, really. And I am really glad I didn't change the engine, because this is the original engine in this car. Well, obviously upgraded. Decent speed across the finish line there, but we aren't all that quick. Way off the lights of the top 10, for instance, at 2 minutes 9 seconds .523. We're actually slower than the likes of the recent retro rally cars that we've been taking out on this series, but we are still nonetheless quicker than the likes of the Volkswagen Baja Bug, the Funko Motorsports F9, the International Scout 800A, the Can-Am Maverick, and the Ariel Nomad. A few cars there that are kind of period to this, but also quicker than a couple of cars that are far newer and also made for going off-road. But we're also slower than the likes of the MG MDA Twin Cam, the Ram Rebel TRX, Ford Anglia, and the Exomotive Exocet. So again, a couple of cars that were around this period, maybe a little bit, older, but also slower than a couple of newer cars as well. So yeah, it's kind of in the middle there between the older and the newer, to be honest. But still a relatively decent time, comfortably in the top 40, well also in the top 30 as well. But yeah, considering the high ride height, the all-wheel drive system, and the off-road tyres coming with it standard, I would have hoped for a quicker time, but the understeer really did kill it, and the handling in general was not the most responsive and not the most talkative either. It was really rather quite numb in places, which is probably because of the high ride height and the all-wheel drive, and obviously the bigger tyres, because the bigger tyres you have, the harder it is to turn a car at times, especially when you're dealing with nearly 900 horsepower, and there's probably a 50-50 split, so you're dealing with 445 horsepower per front wheels and back wheels. So yeah, it wasn't the best in terms of handling, which obviously did hinder it there, but could have been a lot worse, and it could have been a lot more unforgivable at times. So yeah, not bad, but could have been a lot better. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.